Hi, everyone, and welcome back to The Vision. I'm Robin Chappelle, and it is August the 8th, 2018. And I know it's been like a couple of days since I posted anything. It's been a great weekend, though. It was a great week. It's almost the end of the week. But I started my job Monday. Yay. I finally got a day, an official day that I start, and I'm super excited. I'm just glad I got another source of income and that, I don't have to be in this struggle anymore because the struggle has been real, especially with a child. But I hardly have to complain about anything or really have to just scramble around a lot. Like I'm super blessed with like a great family, just opportunities of being a veteran. Everything is just a blessing as far as when I do struggle. But it'll get better. It always gets better, and I know that I'll just continue to build, and everything will be okay. But today I just actually wanted to get on what I call um, self evaluation. Just actually making sure that you're as okay as you say you are and not seeking approval from others. That's also a big thing that I want to stress on because it's like, it's so many things that people think, and there's always so many voices in your ear on a daily about how to do everything, whether it's just like your life, your schedule, beauty, planning, traveling. There's a suggestion or an opinion from everybody and everything if you think about it. And that makes it kind of hard to live your life without sometimes seeking self-approval because you're going to need approval in something, whether it's your employer, whether it's sometimes it's someone in your relationship, even just your family. And there's a difference between it becoming just self-approval and you doing things in order to appease people, if you know what I mean. It's like the difference of you doing something because you know it's needed or because you know that you want to do it out of the goodness of your heart and you feel good about doing it, and the other person makes you feel good about doing it because they're appreciative of it. But I'm speaking on changing up your mindset and changing yourself just to make other people comfortable or happy, even if you're not comfortable or happy. That's something that's a big thing, and that at one point in time, I feel that I did as far as relationships and as far as my job at the time and everything. It just, everything always seemed to be for everybody else to be comfortable with me. It was never for me to be comfortable or to feel better about where I was going in my life or what I wanted to do. And I didn't get to that point probably until maybe around 2014 when I kind of got out of my slump. But before then, I could really say that it was crazy stuff that I was allowing and, that I was going through that I didn't have to. Like, I was just making dumb choices just to appease other people and to feel like I wasn't a bad person or to feel like I wasn't doing somebody wrong, even though I knew that the decision that I wanted to make would have been the right one. Somebody could easily convince me sometimes that, it wasn't because, it made them feel uncomfortable. And I really took that. And I just, to this day, hate seeing people getting taken advantage of when they're vulnerable because that's how I felt that it was in that situation. I was vulnerable during a lot of the time. So whenever something did happen that made me feel like I would be, chastised or more lonely behind it, I would accept it, and that made my self respect go out of the window because people respect people who respect themselves. But at the time, I wasn't respecting myself or respecting the choices that I feel were the best for me until later. And when it started to become tiring, and pretty much when I was about to blow up on everybody because I was just tired. So that's what it's going to come down to if you just keep seeking this approval that is not needed from people, especially, as a grown up. Like most of the time, you just have to do what's best for you. Nobody knows what's best for you or what'll actually make you feel better about something. It could be something that they don't really believe in or that they don't feel is a great idea, but it's not for them to feel that way. If you feel there's something that really helps you in a healthy way and makes you feel better, don't go off of someone else's opinion or suggestion just because they feel like it's a dumb decision on their part. You know, if it's the right decision on your part, do it. You know, don't just seek approval over everything and over things that you know are just what they are. So that's just what I was thinking about today. Is just how far I've come and how now, you know, the decision, especially with having a baby, I make sure that my decisions are based on what's best for us and not what's best for anybody else. I really don't care about anybody else's opinion, what they think, how they feel, if they want to stay in my life, if they don't want to stay in my life, any of that. It's just me and her. So even if you don't have anybody like a child that motivates you to know what's the best choice or to motivate you to kind of be more for you and your life, just do it for yourself. Just think about the fact that, you know, you obviously don't have anything to lose because you don't have a child or anything to really think about. So you can really actually mold your decisions into what you would like them to be for your future. And I can still do the same. I'm not saying that, you know, she hinders me from anything, but more so my decisions are based on also what's better for her, you know, because she comes over me, you know, in my opinion. So y'all just be sure to take that into consideration and let it be known that everybody thinks different. They don't take things the same as you. They're not going to always make the same decisions as you. They're not always going to feel the same as you do. And that's really what I want to try to get into people's heads and what I would like people to start to remember when they're always judging others over how they feel or the decisions that they make. Just because it's something that you wouldn't do, that does not make it wrong. It's just a different way or a different perspective of seeing or doing something that maybe you just got introduced to, but you can't knock it when it's a totally different individual. So be sure to just take care of yourself and make sure that you spend time with yourself and that you know who you are and that you know what you want out of everything, whether it is a career, relationships, or how people treat you. Make sure you put your foot down on what you want and what you need because nobody else is going to do it for you. And people who realize that you are able to just be molded into whatever they want you to be or that you're able to be pretty much manipulated, they'll do it. They'll try it. Like people these days are trifling. So you gotta protect your heart and you gotta protect yourself. You gotta protect your self esteem. You gotta protect your mind state these days because people will destroy it. So just keep that in mind. And I hope that y'all have a great night. I know it was kind of a long pause in between the blogs, but sometimes I have days. But I try to make sure that I blog and then I just speak on my thoughts and speak on things that I want. And there's going to be a lot of more stuff coming up physically. I'm actually going to start a group for women and for really anybody who wants to join that wants to talk and discuss sexual assault, trauma, depression, suicide, anything that's just bothering us in the community today, especially as Black people. I want to definitely make people more comfortable about talking about depression and about how they feel, about their mind state, about their just emotions and the way they react to things. Because a lot of people just sometimes they don't even realize that you know they need work on certain things. They've been so stuck in their ways of going through life that you know they feel like it's normal. But sometimes everything can be done better or can be done in a more tasteful way. So I would love groups to begin meeting maybe just once a week. And like I said, the floor is open and we just talk about all kinds of things. We can even speak on experiences because everybody has different experiences that they can discuss that, you know, others may not have known about. So that's really my motivation and what I really would like to do. And I'm going to start also having more fundraisers. I plan to have a Halloween fundraiser that's really been on my mind. Costume party because I love Halloween. I don't care if nobody else loves it, but I just love the fact that you get to dress up as whoever you want to dress up as. And I'm a horror movie fanatic, so I'm sorry, but I love anything just horror and stuff. Like I know there's a lot of people who will give me that speech, you know, biblical and religious wise, where they're like, you know, you can't let stuff into your spirit and your eye gates and stuff. I get it, but I love it. I think it's fun. I'm even gonna do the Montgomery Area Food Bank Zombie Walk. I do it. It's usually September 29th. I won last year. I was zombie prom queen. Yes, I'm gonna reclaim my title again. I'm a cornball. But y'all please just make sure you subscribe. If you haven't already, subscribe and spread the word. Please just stay updated. There's also updates all the time on my Instagram, my website, my Facebook page, my Twitter. Check it all out. It's always Harmonious Grace Inc. or HG Incorporated on Twitter. So y'all be sure to check that out. And like I said, subscribe if you already haven't. Y'all have a great night, and I will talk to y'all hopefully tomorrow.